All right, joining us now is NSU women's soccer coach Chase Wooten. Coach, you just last week you guys had your signing class committed. You got all the NLIs in. Just talk a little bit about how excited you are about the newcomers for the 2015 season.
No, we thought we didn't graduate a player after the 2014 season, so with basically a returning group, we found it critical to make sure we held on to the right pieces, and then we wanted to make sure we brought in a class that complemented what our needs were. I think we achieved that. If you look at the group as a whole, I think they're just a really athletic, good, hard-nosed working kids that can do some things for us that's a little different than we have currently, which will be kind of a breath of fresh air. And to be fair, we're still probably not completely done. We can still add the right player if the situation arose itself. It's going to be a real specific niche for what the team will still need. But we're close. I think we could close up shop right now and be okay. And I think if we happen to land one more in just the right position or two, that would just be an extra ingredient on top of what we already have.
Now, for a team that you guys made the MIAA playoffs last year, you finished the top near the top of the table a couple of years ago. How important, how crucial is the spring to get back to the top of the table in 2015?
It's going to be a critical year for us right now. This timetable for the 2015 spring is probably one of the more important we've had in a while. Some years you're just going to play some, your numbers, you're waiting for the rookie class to get here, things like that. Last year we had 14 signees coming in to replace all the seniors after the 2013 year. That spring, 50% of your team wasn't here. And so we played a lot. We weren't so worried on the individual development part of it. As we develop through this spring, it puts us at a point where basically we want to make everybody as strong as we can possibly make them over the next three or 4 months as they go into their summer break. One, that we have a little bit of identity in how we play as a team, and then two, where we go on an individual level. We've got a player that needs to be a little bit faster with the ball, a little better ball winner, the back force, those types of pieces of the puzzle. If we can improve them on an individual level right now, it'll make the whole much better as we get ready to go into August.
And you get to touch a little bit more on the more micro level. You play games, you weight train a little bit more.
Right.
You get to spend more time with individuals and.
The individual component for us is not something we do much in the fall. Something almost has to be really unique in that. In the fall, it's a very macro level. It puts us at a point where we're looking at the whole ingredient, and we're very interested in the team chemistry. And what I mean by that is we want to identify center mids that play really well together. We want to identify forwards that play well together. The backline cohesion has got to be fantastic. And that doesn't always mean the best player. It's sometimes the relationships and who makes each other stronger. They balance out each other's weaknesses. That's where we really put our attention to in the fall. As we look into the spring, now it's a point of, can we make this player as clean and crisp on the ball as we possibly can? And we have areas for improvement for that. And I would say, as we did our exit meetings with the team in November, our group wants to get better. The standard, we had a decent season last year. It wasn't like we were bad. However, I think that's not the standard that this group wants, which is great. If you ask them how they want to be coached, they're going to say, push us as hard as you possibly can push us. And that's the window we're in right now. I still think, because of what our program is, there'll always be a little bit of a fun factor for them. We don't make life miserable, but at the same time, we're asking a lot, we're expecting a lot, and we hope that there'll be a dividend for us in 15.
Well, Coach, you guys always bring an exciting brand of soccer to the table, and we look forward to seeing what you can come up with next year.
Thank you very much.